Welcome to Let Your Light Shine. This is a reading for July 2021 for the last 2 weeks of July, or the next 2 weeks for the sign of Aquarius. All right, we're using Lenormand this month and Romance Angels. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I read all the comments. If there's a particular deck that you like, I'll try to use that one. Let me know. All right, Aquarius, this is a general reading. It's not going to apply to all of you, but some of you are very lucky because suddenly there was sudden cancellation of travel plans, or your travel plans got canceled suddenly. But this is actually very lucky. It looks like you dodged a bullet. Your ancestors or guides were trying to protect you from this. Perhaps it wasn't good that you travel at this time. So you're very lucky actually that your plans or travel was canceled. Okay. They're looking out for you. So it was canceled for a reason, all right? Okay. And you get news or insight onto something, but your judgment is clouded a little bit, or you're a little bit confused because at the time either you were like drinking at the time when you got this news, and so your judgment was clouded. Maybe you thought like it's bad news, but it's actually good news. Or you're lucky that this was canceled, and there was a lot of confusion around the celebration that you were traveling to, perhaps. Okay, but now it's clear. With the light bulb here, it's clear. The news is clear. So the confusion is gone. Perhaps they weren't sure if they were going to cancel, and now they're officially canceling these travel plans. So suddenly something happens in a home, in a childhood home, or perhaps in your family home, or if you live far away, if you're in a foreign place, in your childhood home or your family. Something happens suddenly, like an accident or a tragedy or something like that. And so very sudden, and you get news of it, you get wind of it. And so you're a little bit upset about that, but everything's going to be fine. It could be health. I'm getting like health, there's a heart here. I don't know, maybe heart attack, or it could just be anything regarding a home. I was hearing like child. It could be regarding a child as well. Okay. Not necessarily like a family member that's a child, maybe. Something sudden, like an accident or something like that. And so you're like alerted by that, right? But everything should be fine. Okay. And there's foreign news coming. Good news, foreign news. It seems like, despite everything, it was masquerading as, unfair, a lot of self-sacrifice, or things not being fair. But they're actually going to be fine. Things are working in your favor. It seems like it's not fair, like it's unjust, or like, oh man, my travel plans got canceled, and now, but it's actually going to be for the best, okay? So that's good. And then you get communication from a loved one. Okay. A letter, an invitation, text message, email, communication from a loved one from the past, perhaps, or a family member. But somebody is kind of like masquerading as well. Perhaps they're making a lot of sacrifices and they're a little bit burdened, or, some things are not fair back home, but they're pretending like everything's fine. No, everything's fine, something like that. And then something comes to light about family tradition, traditional family values. Perhaps you're not keeping up the traditions or the family traditions, Perhaps you're a little bit more less traditional than your family, or you grew up in a very traditional home and you're not that traditional as your family. And maybe that's coming to light, But that's okay. That's okay. Not everybody's the same. You know, people adapt and evolve, and sometimes traditions are lost. That's okay. Not all good traditions are good. Not all traditions are good. There you go. Okay, what else do I see here? But whatever it is, you're very lucky. Something's definitely coming to light. You will be notified. You will be alerted. You will receive a message. Okay, it's masquerading as sacrifice or, unfair or, you know, something legal for some of you. Okay, and so there's a masquerade there. So, okay. And I hope everything's fine with this family situation, this accident in your home. I don't think like it's anything that happened to the house. I think it's somebody in the house or somebody in your family or childhood home where you grew up. All right. Well, in love, you got it's safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive your highest energy of all. Okay. And you got reconciliation. Oh, perhaps this is a message of love. Reconciliation, someone from your past is returning in your life. You got heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So a lot of communication here. Okay. And stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So the sun is all about positivity, positive thinking. You're very lucky here with the clovers. So your ancestors are looking out for you. You're very lucky and you need to keep a positive outlook on life. Even though it seems like you could be making a lot of sacrifices and maybe sometimes you feel like it's not fair. These sacrifices and unfairness are masquerading as that because in the end you will actually get what you deserve, um, which is happiness, truth, light, love, luckiness. Your ancestors are looking out for you. So if your travel plans were canceled and perhaps you feel like you're unlucky, you actually dodged a bullet. It was for the best. Well, there's a lot of disease going on, a lot of things going on around the world right now. So perhaps the best thing to do is to stay put and not travel. All right, Aquarius, you have a wonderful rest of the month and stay tuned for the next month's reading. It's going to be, we're going back to tarot on the next month. But this month I decided to do Lenormand, just to change it up a bit. Of course, Lenormand sometimes is more specific, so it doesn't resonate with everybody. But stay tuned. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.